The Jim and the Terry Show, coming to you from the Hobbit Hole Studio. I'm Bob Cajun. Hopefully it's a little bit sunnier, but I got a feeling rain is in the forecast. Not that it's going to rain on our parade. We seem to be able to find stuff to talk about, no matter whether it's sunny, windy, rainy, icy, snowy.
We're in the bunker.
We're in the bunker. We're sheltered. Sheltered from the vagaries, the variety.
Give me shelter.
Give me helter skelter shelter.
By the way, I had a great breakfast. Thank you very much. Like 3 eggs.
Oh, you're welcome.
And,
you're welcome.
all
the least I can do for your drive here.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I liked it. Toast and that wonderful mix.
Let's talk about, well, since you're raising the issue of your health, which is your body digesting great food, the word for body in Latin is corpus. So let's talk about habeas corpus.
Okay.
That was a stretch to try to tie that one in.
Well, you did a good job.
Oh, God love Latin. Habeas corpus. The only Latin I really remember is semper ubi sub ubi, which is a literal, if you just transliterate, the word means always where, as in W-H-E-R-E, not W-E-A-R. Always where? Under the position, you're under the table, always wear underwear.
Okay.
But we don't, you don't know that it's W-H-E-R-E. You think it's W-E-A-R, so it sounds, that's kind of odd.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? We're going with Latin, and we're going with habeas corpus, which means almost like show me the money. It's put evidence where your mouth is. It's
a defense.
It's defense, and it literally translates as show me the body of the evidence, the body of the root cause of whatever it is that you're going to do. In this case, Kristi Noem, former governor of South Dakota, the one who wanted to have Trump's melon put on top of Mount Rushmore on the sacred native land. That one, the one who took her puppy dog out to shoot it.
Yeah.
You remember that? That's the same
and
Kristi
probably
Noem.
did that.
The same Kristi Noem had to appear and justify her policies. And now she didn't know, when asked the question, what the term habeas corpus meant in terms of jurisprudence.
It was actually the opposite of what it means she gave the answer to.
Yes. She tried to say it was okay for the president to do whatever.
Yeah.
And that's not what habeas corpus means. It means you cannot do anything without due process. So give us the reasons why you're taking person A, person B, person C. Give us a reason why you are rounding them up, why you're taking them off the street, why you're nabbing them from different places, why you're taking citizens, not just illegal or aliens. Prove that they are illegal, prove that they are aliens, prove that they are not citizens, prove that they have committed a crime, and then you still have to defend why you're taking them to El Salvador, or why you're taking them to and the latest was South Sudan.
South.
How do you reconcile this?
Well, as you say, they probably don't even have a jail. They dump him in the, say, if you can get out, great, just dump him in the desert.
If the scorpions don't kill you, the desert sun will roast you. So, and these are people that they're just rounding up. So again, we're talking about ICE using masks on their faces, no identifying features, no badges. Some of them do, but not all of them. And they take 4 or 5 people to surround someone and nab them. And people are saying, what? And they're still nabbed.
Just like in Nazi Germany. You see the films of them just circling around a businessman who's Jewish. And then smack him, punch him, grab him, drag him off, just because he's Jewish. And unfortunately, there was 2 Jewish people killed in D.C. this morning, or last night, shot by a Palestinian sympathizer shouting, "Free Palestine."
Free Palestine. So here we go. The trouble, we'll switch topics and cover this for a bit then. Yeah, that was at I'm going to say it was the Israeli embassy.
It was at some sort of a fundraiser for something to do with like a
but they were embassy staff.
A museum or something. They were staff members. They're still
it's a Holocaust memorial, probably.
Something like that.
Right.
And the guy shot them. They're not sure yet if he knew they were staff members or just innocent Jews. But he didn't care.
No, it didn't matter to him.
Cold-blooded
Yep.
Shot them down in the streets.
If you're going to a Holocaust Memorial Center, you know that a great chance
a lot of them are going to be Jewish.
Are going to be Jewish, and you don't care.
Yeah.
You just want to shoot somebody. So is this person alive, or didn't?
No, they caught him. He went easily into
custody,
shouting "Free Palestine," and you
Really?
just snuffed out the lives of two innocent people that you could have been Palestinian sympathizers. You have no idea.
No.
You know, there are some Jews that think the Jews are not doing a good thing here.
So this is where we're caught now, where Trump has fueled the hatred with the language. It's okay to do some of this stuff, but in defense of Trump's policy, he's probably, or a lot of his supporters are saying, see, we want to get these people out. What was that guy shouting "Free Palestinian"? He was probably here illegally. But those are the people we want to get rid of. So this argument is going to go both ways.
So let's round them all up.
Let's round them all up.
Yeah, and that is so... Well, listen, it's going to go down in history, and you know you don't like me saying about the fall of things, but
yeah,
it's going to go down in history as the most cruel regime to ever hit, at least in the last 500 years, modern time. I can't speak of the cruelty and the attitude, and they don't care. They're obviously, a lot of these oligarchs are sociopaths. A lot of these billionaires are sociopaths. They don't care. Elon Musk goes to bed at night, sleeps, laughs, waves chainsaws in the air and everything when tens of thousands are dying because he suggested to the president, don't send aid to these people anymore. Why should we send aid to them? That's Elon Musk. That's just the facts. Mm-hmm. Trump the same way. Don't care who dies. Couldn't care less who gets thrown in jail. Couldn't care less who gets deported. It doesn't matter about their family. Hasn't got the ability to sympathize with a weeping mother, a weeping wife, weeping little babies. I mean, for God's sakes, they sent a woman off with 2 children. One of them is going to die because they don't have the medication. And he's an American. But they don't have the medication. He don't care. They're not coming back because they're not, I hate to say it, Caucasian. They're not white, true Americans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, they are. They're busy working. If it wasn't for the Hispanic people when I was down in Florida, I probably wouldn't have got anything done.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're doing the work you guys aren't going to do.
Part of Trump's voting base was the large number of Hispanics who voted for Trump. So talk about irony is not dead. It amazes me that people could not see that this was all in the cards. We all knew it was going to be this.
Yeah. Well, the discussion I had in the States about the tariffs was with an Hispanic.
Yeah. So what is it that they're not understanding? That their jobs are on the line?
Super intelligent people. So I don't get it. I mean, for the sake of you religious people, okay, never mind everybody else, but you're one of the most compassionate men I know, Terry, and I'm not going to frame you as religious, or a Christian or whatever. I'm not going to do that to you. But you Christians out there that are wearing the cross and everything else, how can you support such cruelty?
Caroline Levitt.
How can you support that? And how can you lie knowing you're lying?
Yes.
How can you do that? Have you not read the script? Do you not have a pastor? Is there nobody you can go to and say, maybe this is wrong? And I'm not judging for that because I got my own sins to deal with. But I don't understand this blatant cruelty. It's going to go down in history, Terry. History.
Well, I am sure that it's already there. In fact, I've already had discussions about this. It's the perception. I've already said, and it's demonstrated by the Association of Presidential Historians that Trump is the worst. That was Trump 1.0. This one is even more worse because cruelty is the point now. And the only equivalent that we have, equivalency, is probably Nazi Germany in the 30s and early 40s. We can't get used to it. We've got to protest it.
Well, they're trying, I think, in the States, but everybody's afraid.
Fear does stuff. The Jim and Terry Show, signing off. Bye-bye.